Hello everyone and welcome back to Time Coins, the channel where we uncover the amazing stories behind old coins, the metal pieces that carry within them the legacy of history, the echoes of time and the spirit of entire generations. Today, we're diving deep into the story of a coin that may look small in value but holds a giant place in American history, the 1964 Liberty Jefferson Nickel, also known as the 5-cent coin. This little piece of metal became a silent witness to one of the most turbulent times in the United States, an era filled with political tension, economic shifts, and national transformation. The year was 1964, and America was at a crossroads. The nation was recovering from the shocking assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The Cold War with the Soviet Union was intensifying, and a coin shortage was gripping the country. People were hoarding silver coins as metal prices rose sharply, fearing that soon their everyday money would vanish from circulation. To fight this crisis, the U.S. Mint began producing coins at a record-breaking rate, and one of the most important coins to emerge from that time was the 1964 Jefferson Nickel. This coin became a symbol of stability and trust. On its obverse side, it carries the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The design was created by the talented sculptor Felix Schlag in 1938, who won a national design competition. Jefferson's portrait faces left, inspired by a classic painting by Rembrandt Peale, showing the statesman's calm dignity and deep thought. Around his portrait, the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" appear gracefully, followed by the minting year, 1964, symbolizing America's belief in faith, freedom, and progress. On the reverse side, we see Monticello, Jefferson's beautiful home in Virginia. Its neoclassical architecture, grand dome, and symmetrical design represent Jefferson's passion for art, architecture, and knowledge. Just below the image, the word Monticello is engraved, and under it, 5 cents and United States of America proudly mark its value and origin. Above the building, the Latin phrase e pluribus unum can be read, meaning out of many, one. This phrase captures the spirit of unity and diversity, perfectly describing the ideals of the American nation during those uncertain times. From a technical perspective, the 1964 Jefferson Nickel was made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighing 5.0 grams with a diameter of 21.2 millimeters and a smooth plain edge. It was minted at 2 locations, the Philadelphia Mint No Mint mark and the Denver Mint D Mint mark. Together, these mints produced over 2.8 billion coins, making it one of the most massively produced coins in U.S. history. This huge mintage was part of a national strategy to stop the ongoing coin shortage and restore confidence in everyday money circulation. But even among billions, there are special stories. Some 1964 nickels stand out because of rare minting errors and unique varieties. One of the most famous is the 1964D double die reverse, where the letters on the reverse side, especially Monticello and 5 cents, appear doubled due to die misalignment during minting. These errors were not intentional, but they fascinated collectors, turning ordinary nickels into valuable treasures. Another mysterious and highly prized variety is the 1964 Special Mint Set SMS. Officially, the U.S. Mint did not release any SMS coins for that year, yet a few examples with sharp details and satin-like finishes were later discovered. These coins are believed to be experimental strikes, possibly made for testing purposes before the 1965-1967 SMS issues. Because of their rarity and unique surface quality, genuine 1964 SMS nickels can sell for thousands of dollars today. The year 1964 was also significant because it marked the last year the U.S. Mint used mint marks on coins before temporarily removing them from 1965 to 1967 to discourage coin hoarding. That means the 1964D Jefferson Nickel was the final Denver issue to bear the traditional D mark until 1968. This small detail makes it symbolically important, the last of its kind before a major change in minting history. As decades passed, the 1964 nickel became more than just pocket change. For many Americans, it represented nostalgia, memories of gas stations, diners, jukeboxes, and a time when life moved a bit slower. It became a coin that grandparents passed down to their grandchildren, telling stories about the 1960s, about how coins once had real weight and meaning. Collectors began to appreciate the Jefferson Nickel series not just for its design, but for the values it embodied: liberty, knowledge, and unity. Then, though it's common, the 1964 Jefferson Nickel continues to fascinate historians and numismatists. In circulated condition, it might only be worth its face value, 5 cents, but in uncirculated or proof-like condition, especially with errors or the rare SMS strike, it can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Its beauty lies not in its rarity, but in its story. The story of a country facing change, yet holding on to its ideals. So next time you find a 1964 Jefferson Nickel in your collection or even in old drawers, remember, it's not just a coin. It's a piece of American resilience, minted in a time when the world was changing fast. And this little nickel carried hope in its metallic heart. And that's the complete story of the 1964 Liberty Jefferson Nickel, the 5 cents coin that defined an era. If you enjoyed learning this coin's hidden history, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Time Coins, and share it with your friends who love the stories behind old money. Because here on Time Coins, every coin has a story, and every story brings history back to life.